You think joining the SSG starts with a beret. It doesn't. It starts with a number, a rejection number, yours. There are 9 levels. Most people never reach level 4. Level 1, aspirant. You are a soldier first, nothing more. The SSG does not recruit civilians. You have served. You have proven nothing yet. The selection cycle opens once a year. You apply. 40 pages of medical forms, psychological evaluations, background checks going back 3 generations. Of 12,000 eligible soldiers across the Pakistan Army, fewer than 300 are invited to attempt selection. You are one of them. You travel to Cherat, elevation 4,400 feet. The air is thinner than you expected. The instructors do not greet you. They hand you a number and point toward the hills. The mountains smell like pine resin and cold stone. Your boots are already wet. It is 4 a.m. Then the announcement comes on day 3. You were told the next phase is optional. No one leaves. Level 2, selection candidate. You do not sleep more than 3 hours consecutively. The weak leave on their own terms. That is the design. 40-mile march, full kit. No time limit announced in advance. You carry 25 kilograms over terrain that punishes every step. The instructors walk beside you, silently. They are not counting your failures. They are measuring your interior. 1 in 4 candidates finishes the march inside the window. You are one of them. Your feet are bleeding by kilometer 31. You do not stop. A man ahead of you sits down at kilometer 38. He does not get up. You do not look at him. You cannot afford to. Then on day 22, a name appears on the board. Your name. Beneath it, 1 word. Continue. Level 3, trainee, maroon beret cycle. The beret is not given. It is earned over 9 months. 60 hours of swimming qualifications in 3 days. Freefall parachute certification, halo, hey-ho, demolitions, signals, SEER training, survival, evasion, resistance, escape. You were trained to be captured and to survive it. The instructors simulate interrogation for 36 continuous hours. You are not told when it will end. You will not be told during. Of the original group that passed selection, 40% fail here. You do not fail. The day you receive the maroon beret, there is no ceremony. An officer places it on the table. You pick it up. That is all. 3 weeks later, a unit assignment comes with a single additional line. Report to group headquarters. Tasking, classified. You read it twice. The second time, something changes. Level 4, junior operator, strike section. Now you are inside. The beret was the door. This is the room. Strike sections operate in 4-man cells. You are assigned to a section in the northern areas, Gilgit-Baltistan, near the Chinese border. The mission briefings reference no official operation names. You will not ask. Your first direct action tasking lasts 11 days. No external communication, no mission file you take with you. The coordinates are memorized, then destroyed. You move through the Karakoram range at night. The temperature at altitude drops to -18. Your hands do not shake during the clearance. That surprises you. You were one of 240 active operators in the entire force. 240 in a nation of 230 million. At night, in the tent, you think about your brother's wedding. You missed it. You told your mother you were on exercise. She believed you. Or she chose to. Then a name appears in the next briefing packet. A name from your training cohort. Beside it, KIA. You put the briefing down. You pick it back up. Level 5, team leader, section commander. Now you lead 4 men into situations that do not officially exist. Responsibility is not discussed. It is implied in every order you give. 2 of your operators are younger than 22. They look at you the way you once looked at your instructors. You feel the weight of that daily. Cross-border operations are never referenced by name in writing. In Balochistan, you run 12 consecutive weeks of night operations. Your section averages 4 hours of sleep. You are responsible for their performance, their lives, their families. The paperwork after an operation uses a code system you did not know existed. You learn it in a single afternoon. You are one of 44 section commanders across the entire SSG. Your partner calls on a Friday afternoon. You answer on the 7th ring. You give the cover story. She says, "You sound different." You say, "Bad reception." The silence between you carries more information than the words. Then, a sealed courier packet arrives from Rawalpindi. Inside, 2 operational scenarios. You were given 48 hours to select one. Neither is acceptable. The clock has already started. Level 6. Detachment Commander. Company grade. You now control a full detachment, 12 operators. You carry authority over men who are more physically capable than anyone you grew up with. The paradox does not escape you. Command at this level involves 4 dimensions: tactical, political, intelligence, and psychological. You are expected to operate across all 4 simultaneously. The SSG operates in coordination with ISI in designated theaters. You are now inside those coordination structures. What is said in those rooms is not written anywhere. In one briefing, the number on the board is 47. You were told 12. The difference means someone, at some level, has been managing what you were permitted to know. For years. You were 31 years old. Your hair is going gray at the temples. A doctor in Peshawar tells you it is stress. He says it like it is unexpected. You fill the prescription and do not take it. A name from the 47 appears the following week. It is not a name you wanted to see again. You wish you didn't recognize it. You spend the night going over everything you remember. Level 7. Staff Officer, Brigade level. The missions are behind you now. The decisions are ahead. You sit in rooms where operations are designed, not executed. This is its own kind of violence. You have been inside. You know what the operators in the field are carrying. The men across the table have not been inside for years. Some never were. You are one of 11 officers in the SSG who have both field command experience and current staff designation. The number is not published anywhere. In a joint planning session, you watch an operation you designed get altered by 3 levels of political consideration. You do not speak. You write your objection in the margin of your personal copy. You are aware you cannot file it. At 3 a.m. in Rawalpindi, you sit in your car after a briefing. You do not go inside immediately. Your son is asleep. He does not know what you do. He is 7. You have been calculating how long you can maintain that. Then a message reaches you through an unofficial channel. No name, no location, just a time and a room number. The meeting is not on any schedule. You go. Level 8, Commanding Officer, SSG Battalion. You command men who are already extraordinary. Your authority here is not earned by rank alone. They know what you have done. You know what they will face. The information that crosses your desk has no civilian equivalent. You have authorization to initiate operational planning for contingencies that have no public name. Operations in Afghanistan, the Tribal Belt, forward coordination with JSOC during joint exercises. These flow through your command. 112 operators under your direct command, each one selected from an army of 650,000. You carry the weight of that selection. The moral architecture of this work is not simple. In one operation, your section neutralizes a target in South Waziristan. The target is confirmed. 3 others are not. The report is filed. The language is precise and detached. You sign it with the same pen you used to write a birthday card for your daughter that morning. You perform both acts with equal steadiness. That steadiness is not peace. You have stopped calling it peace. You stopped sleeping fully somewhere around month 4 of this command. You know the date it started. You have not told the doctor. A file reaches you from GHQ. Inside, a name you have been tracking for 9 years. A location. Current. A question, not in writing. Do you authorize? You take exactly 1 minute. Level 9. Director. Special Operations Command. And then you are the architecture itself. You do not carry a weapon into operations. You carry the authorization that makes operations possible. The SSG, the SSGN, the Naval Commando component, and 2 additional classified formations answer upward through a chain that includes your signature. You have met 4 chiefs of Army staff. You have outlasted 3 of them in institutional memory. At this level, the work is geopolitical. You sit in rooms with ISI's senior leadership, with visiting SOCOM liaison officers, with officials from agencies that have no logo on the door. Pakistan's special operations posture in Kashmir, along the Durand Line, in the Gulf, these are shaped in part by documents you have written. One document you authored in 2019 is still active. You are not permitted to discuss it with anyone currently serving. You have not spoken your wife's name inside this building, not once in 4 years. The compartmentalization has become involuntary. There are things you cannot unknow. A colleague from your trainee cohort, the only man who finished the 40-mile march ahead of you, dies in a helicopter insertion failure in 2021. You learn about it in a briefing, not personally. You sign the condolence documents the same afternoon. Your hands do not shake. That no longer surprises you. There is a ceremony when you receive the Nishan-e-Imtiaz. 60 people in the room. The chief speaks. You receive a medal you cannot describe to your children. You sign 3 additional non-disclosure instruments on the way out. The classification obligations do not expire. They survive you. Somewhere in a TOC cantonment tonight, a young soldier is reading the eligibility notice. He reads it twice. He has been waiting for this. He does not know what he is waiting to become. He fills in the form. The form is patient. It always is.